Hello everyone and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. This is episode 9. Last time, we had a good old-fashioned boss fight. We came face to face, or face to mask, with Higgs once more. And he introduced us to his 8-legged octopus mech, and it was insane. We survived, we made it through, and Fragile's going to do some research into Lou for us because we don't know a damn thing about Lou. Higgs is right. I'm very curious to see where that is actually going to go. We're going to talk just for a little moment here at the start of the episode about potential theory, because in my Discord server, before this game released, a few of us were discussing potential avenues for characters and reading into taglines for the previous game, and one of them notably being the Death Stranding "Tomorrow is in your hands" tagline, because we did get some character reveals that there's a character called Tomorrow, Elle Fanning's character. And something that people are kind of theorizing is taking that tagline literally, and people theorizing about is Tomorrow Lou in some way, shape, or form. So, that comes up because obviously we have the knowledge of Lou being Louise and being a girl of possibly, could it be that literal with the "tomorrow is in your hands," Sam holding tomorrow in his hands, and there's going to be some weird shenanigans? Who knows? Maybe she's the original BB-28. There's so many ways that you could think about it, but I'm really curious which direction they're going to head in and what they're going to do. We know that it's going to be weird, and we know that it's going to dive into who is Lou, because that has been the question that's now come up in regards to Higgs taunting Sam and Fragile, maybe doing some research into the UCA archives. But I'm very excited to see where we're going to end up. We've been given a new feature now after linking up F1. We can travel through the tar currents with the Magellan. So if we pull up this ring terminal here, we can chart our course. You can also go to the different areas while checking the map. We can't go to the deck. I really wish we could go to the bridge here and chat with Tarman. The storeroom is not an area that we're able to choose when we're in the bedroom. It doesn't even have a description.
Damn it. Access to that room is restricted, Sam. It's undergoing renovations, and there's chiral contamination as well. So don't go in. Is that clear?
You could not. They just took it off the map. You could not even keep your cool about that, Charlie. There's someone pooped on the floor. Don't go in there, please. All right, so what's going on in the storeroom? Chiral contamination renovation. Sure. Okay, Charlie. Die Hardman's just sitting right in there, isn't it? That's his bedroom. Die Hardman is in there. Open the door, Die Hardman. I know you're in there. What the fuck? Okay. We have charting the DHV Magellan's course. Destinations that Tarman has deemed safe are marked with a Magellan icon. So we can move to most locations. We can't go to the Lone Commander. I guess that means you could put cargo on the Magellan if you're like gathering your lost cargo and pop on over there. Save yourself some travel time. I'd assume that's possible. Or it'll go like all cargo that travels through the tar currents. The currents, it does something to it. It makes it impossible. Who knows? But there we go. We can go back to Mexico. Should we go back to Sam's shelter? I wonder if there's anything different there. I mean, as far as we're concerned, we left our shelter with the door unlocked. We just went, all right, off we go. Maybe we did lock it behind us. We go back there and there's someone else lives in here now. We got squatters in Sam's shelter. We can travel there, so I think it's worth a look. And then what we're planning to do today is to level up these areas to 5 stars, or at least the ones that we haven't yet. there is currently cargo on board the DHV Magellan, you will receive the Magellan evaluation for orders or requests where the Magellan is used to transport cargo. There's your answer. You'll get a Magellan evaluation. So I guess that's probably a lower ranking because it is essentially fast traveling your cargo. I think the only cargo I have is in a private locker that we didn't deliver in Mexico. So we kind of don't have a choice. So we'll just leave. I don't think we have any Australian cargo on us at the moment. So we're getting a Magellan evaluation whether we like it or not. Cool. All right. We have traveled. We're back in Mexico. Leave an enemy base to its own devices and its threat level may increase. We'll go to the surface, which means that's going to give us another BB pod scene. I'm going to try and not get disintegrated by the green screen. Here we go. I'll turn it down. Turn down the sensitivity. I accidentally disintegrated myself for a second there.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
I don't know what's going on there. But we need more. I did it. I successfully held off the green screen disintegration effect.
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal.
Nice. Well, we don't... That order will be for Australia, so we won't do that right now. I think the Magellan destroyed the generator that I left. I think the generator that I put here. Generator near Villa Libre destroyed by rising waters as well. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure I built a generator out here. I think the tar currents has deleted it. And my shelter looks closed, so that's good. I didn't leave the door open. We should probably try and grab that cargo, which means I guess we're going to witness what this next order is going to be too.
So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Nice. I will not make that my top priority. That's fine. I can't think of a monorail without thinking of The Simpsons, so I can't wait to get that up and going. That's going to be fun. Yeah, there it is. Our disaster response manual for the C1 South Distro Center, which is going to get a Magellan rating, whether we like it or not. But we do have some standard orders that we can do here now. That's something I am quite excited about. That's going to be great. Let's remove some things from our backpack because we are carrying way too many weapons. Because we're not getting into a boss fight at this current moment in time. Alrighty. Let's get on the bike and I guess we'll check out if we can enter Sam's shelter here.
Stretch my legs.
It seems proper closed, unfortunately. I don't think we're going back in, so that's unfortunate. In that case, we should probably take the Magellan a little bit closer in, so I don't have to travel all the way back here to get back onto it. I don't know if you can coal the Magellan to your current location. That would be an interesting... that would be an interesting thing as well, right? Being able to do that. Be like, I'm over here, Magellan, come get me. So we'll chart our course, and we'll park ourselves at Del Norte. I think that's a good idea. Take on some orders, and see how we go from there. At some point in the episode as well, we will read more in the corpus, because I think we would... Obviously, we've got information on some previous characters from Australia, as well as what happened in regards to Higgs. So we'll read that, but for now, we'll get onto the road. We'll do some action. 123,000 people live here, by the way, which just seems kind of crazy. Where are they? Alright, what do we got? Recover anti-chiralium drugs lost during delivery, which needs 5% or less on the damage. Eliminate. Eliminate, mate. Neutralize bandits armed with stolen UCA technology and deliver paraphernalia used during Day of the Dead festivities. Okay, well, I guess we're taking this one, and we'll just do one at a time because 2 of them are fragile deliveries. We can make the floating carrier now. It can be attached to the waist or attached to one other carrier. Consumes chiral crystals while in use. And they can also be used as a mode of transport. Carries up to 300 kilograms. I don't think we need that right now. But it's something that we'll definitely be using once we update and get higher levels, I think. We have projectile predictor. Grenades and rods. Can be predicted by analyzing real-time enemy movements. Thank you. Very cool. And we have a new patch. No matter where, no matter what. Let's get out of here.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, so we'll grab these orders. Come back. Eliminate those enemies. Come back. And then we'll go and deliver the fragile cargo. I like that they've let us come back here, of course, to make sure that we can level up these areas.
Trouble nearby.
Yeah, these are spread out a little bit. One is currently floating. Be careful, because these are fragile.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
That's alright, we don't need to cross right now. Some cryptobiote gummies over there too for the bulker. Try and avoid contact with the base. Some used filtration equipment though. We'll grab that when we do the base elimination. Let me get this weird leaning tower of cargo sorted. Put a couple of pieces on the bike. Chilling right on the road.
Well
All
done,
right.
Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
We're just driving gently, not damaging the cargo. I'm the world's most delicate porter. That's what they call me. Nice. Speaking of inhabitants as well, it's really sad to look at the when you arrive at Sam's shelter and it says inhabitants 1. It used to be 2. It used to be 2.
Thank you. Been looking forward to this. Chido. There's hardly a scratch on this cargo. You are incredible.
That's what they say.
Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is. Thank you so much for the delivery.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Not even. Not even.
Thanks for lending us a hand again. Safe travels, friend. Till next time.
Not even level 4. That's alright.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, now let's go and eliminate these guys. We have the sniper, and we do have the handgun, and we've got our strand. That's all that we need.
Order accepted.
That's all that we need, I reckon.
Please giving you very impressive work, Sam. That's the spirit.
A little bit of stealth in the daytime. Alright, I say we go in on foot. I love that there are more, like, enemy bases. I love that that's been an evolution. Instead of just, like, a couple of scattered mule camps, I do like that we've got, like, brigands as well. I think that's just so neat.
This must be their territory.
Because I did really enjoy the brief combat stuff that we got to experience in the first game. So expanding on that is enjoyable. And, you know, you can interact with it however you want. Alright, you know what time it is. Stallman time.
Steady.
Ah!
Don't mind me.
Stallman time. Walk right into my sensor, please. Let me mark you. Come here. Come on. Thank you. A machine gun turret. Goddamn. Very good. All right.
Reconnaissance complete. Nice catch.
Just a little bit of daytime stealth. Add disguises into the game. We can like dress up as a mule or a brigand, so you can be, so they would not be able to tell who was who. Which one of you is going to make your move first? You. I love how this is totally not stealthy in the context of like full daylight. You know what I mean? But they're okay with it. Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, he's coming right for me. Oh, dude. That is the wrong button to press. Oh, the helmets. The helmets. That was the end though. That was the report, but there's still more because the bandits go further than this. And it's so sunny out there. I did not expect the 3 of them in here, so that's thrown me off. Can't. There you go. You're gonna take his place, are you? Oh, hello. This gives me a chance to use my custom twin rod for the first time. Smack. Smack. My precious cargo. There's someone behind me too. Someone behind me, isn't there? Oh. Where did you all come from? Oh my... What are you running around in so weird circles for? It's working. Did that get you in the head? My poor cargo. Oh, did I run out with my sniper? Did I drop my sniper on the ground? I dropped my sniper on the ground. Oh no, because I got hit, didn't I? What the hell? Where did you come from? Trying to adjust. There you go. Nice little bit of combat there. Yeah. Let's grab some cargo. See what they're carrying in their post boxes as well. Are there any roads that we can build in Mexico or no? I don't know if I see any road icons. I don't think we're able to build roads. That's more of an Australia thing, I reckon. There's someone... There is someone awake. You there. Don't be silly now. I can't kick this guy. The guy that's right here that's asleep. He's asleep on the machine gun. I can't get him. So I know if they're asleep, they have the chance to wake up. Oh, hello. There's another guy. Where they keep pulling you out of. Stay still now. Oh my lord. Hello you. I'm just trying to shoot your friend in the face. Just settle down. Hold on a sec. He's gonna slowly pass out. There you go, look. There you go. Just took a little bit. Ugh. Okay, I think we're good for the cargo from the base. We shall check this postbox on the way back, get on the bike, deliver the cargo, and then pick up the sensitive delivery for Villa Libre. Rising rivers everywhere. Okay. God.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
Nope. You were imagining it, doll man. Heading back home. We're about to get 4 stars.
And there's our porter. A sight for sore eyes. Damn, you are good. Certainly got my attention. Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. We really can't thank you enough.
Nice.
Cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for us. But I'd like to think this'll go a little ways toward repaying our debt.
Big bore handgun, brutally effective at close range, penetrating helmets and destroying armor, especially when shot in close proximity. MP bullets, effective against any target. I'll take it.
We want to do more to support you, so we'll up the amount of materials we keep on hand.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is what people call a big bore handgun. Even a single shot can inflict devastating damage, so I highly recommend using it against heavily armored enemies. But since it's incapable of full auto fire, you might want to consider a different weapon when the numbers are stacked against you. It's all about choosing the right tool for the right situation. And I know a man like you is more than capable of doing that. I look forward to the next time we meet.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, time to deliver the paraphernalia. Grab the proximity alarm, why not?
Order accepted. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. I will always support you.
Alright, this one should be a pretty easy ride. No roads, sadly, so we do what we can. Let's use the music player. It's here, guys. I wonder if this is the opening song. I'm trying to judge it based on the cover of the thing. How do I add to remove from playlist? So I have to go back on here, remove it. Guess you can add a couple. I'm trying to add ones that we're at least somewhat familiar with, because I don't want to... Yeah, let's put that in there too. Because there's some songs where I don't know if they're going to play later or not, you know what I mean? We'll just do those. Yeah, this is the opening music. I want it to like play on this on the screen. You know how it shows like you like edit it on there and it goes, yeah. That would be cool if it did that. Maybe it does when it hits like the next song in the playlist. Hostiles detected. Music player stopped automatically. Fuck off. I'm trying to have a fucking funny time here with the music. It's because of this guy right here. This jerk interrupted our music player time. So funny how I asked for more music and then the game gave it to us though. I'm so happy with that because I was like, I feel like we want more music to play, at least like atmospheric music as well. And we've kind of got what we wanted. Let me just deal with these guys and we'll get the music back on the road. Hey there, mate. Oh my god.
I'm afraid you dropped.
So if you don't have a gun ready when it does the slow-mo, that's what you have to resort to, sadly. You gotta have the gun ready to go. Here we go, let's try and see the projectile predictor in action. Oh, good. You see how I could see where that was gonna land ahead of time? Where's this projectile? Where's the projectile prediction? Where is it? What the fuck? What do you mean? I thought you were going to predict where the projectiles were coming from. I ain't predicting shit. They're landing right on top of me, though, I'll tell you. Don't I have a cool prediction thing? The game lied. I'm clearly getting something wrong with it. What do you mean you're detecting me? You already did. Good night. Okay. Can I have my music player back? Or are there still enemies nearby? Oh, fucking goddamn. You there, mate? You're gonna throw that from me from such a distance, are you? Good night. I'd like my music back now, please. Or is there still an enemy? Alright, let's try and move on from this area. It's getting late. Will the music player resume, or do I have to manually resume it? Oh, hang on. I got my answer. There we go.
Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've done? Now the great system starts.
It's Death Stranding 2, and I'm still getting stuck on rocks.
Potential risks
I
here.
own $1 million worth of stuff, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise. Men sit in circles and talk numbers. I never really lie. The way they think of life as some kind.
We haven't seen any of these chiral critters in Australia. It seems that they're focused on. Oh god. It seems as though they're very focused on Mexico. I guess that's part of the whole, like, they're closer to the UCA. This theme is so incredible. Look at these angry little guys. What was that airtime? You're fucking with me now, come on. Screw you. You are fucking with me. There we go. Get me out of here.
-61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world I built to lose at the trial. What is left and what is right? I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
This might be one of my favorite songs that we've heard in the game, and so they opened with an absolute banger to start with, that is for sure. I don't think I can ride the bike across a ladder, can you? You get stuck on the ladder. You'd need to put down 3 ladders to match the 3 wheels. Ah, it's in the top right now. So when it's from the playlist, it's in the top right. I don't have to pick up anything for the artist because we already have completed their deliveries. We have them at 5. I believe in you. Thank you.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Got quite a few deliveries for you today. Now, what level are you at? You're past the 4-star mark. I can deliver everything at once. Take it.
Well, well, looks like someone's burning the midnight oil. You are a trooper. It is almost breathtaking how perfect this looks. Wow.
Wow.
I will never know how you managed to track this down. But I am grateful to have it back. Now displaying your current porter grade. Thank you for stopping by so late. But you really shouldn't be out at night. Better to find a safe spot to rest and wait until dawn, if you ask me.
Order completed. Well done.
Breakable cargo back to Del Norte. That's okay, because we've got cargo to go back there anyway. This is going to the geophysics lab. Goddamn, rare bird feathers. A mask, supposedly excavated from ancient ruins. And cinema classic, The Wandering Porter 2, Raging Cactus. Alright, well, I think what we'll focus on is we'll drive to the Boca, deliver what we've picked up, and then go back to Del Norte, and then we'll do these two later. Alright, we've had a very nice and successful run here with some lost cargo on the way back from Villa Libre, so we'll drop off some cargo here. And then we'll go to the Boca, because we picked up quite a few pieces on the road nearby. We've got a tower of deliveries for you, sir. Will we get to 5 stars? I could see this happening. That 5% damage on that ancient mask, by the way, that came from driving over a bridge. I went over the bridge and the wheel went and the mask went, whoa, I'll take 5% damage. It was crazy. Luckily, that's the limit.
Oh, it's you. That's a relief. Been out and about working your ass off until now? Appreciate it. You must be one hell of a porter to deliver our stuff in such fine condition. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Come on. No. The 5th star is an unforgiving delivery grade. Auto aid request.
Appreciate you coming in this late. These days, it's been getting more and more dangerous after nightfall. A lot of weird stuff happening out there. All because of the death stranding, people say. Not that daytime's much safer, but still. Be extra careful, huh?
Well, the Death Stranding is a bunch of weird shit, so I'm not surprised. Okay. Unfortunate. Was there an order that we could take here, actually? Deliver the high-protein quesadillas made with artificial eggs and maize. And it's a fragile one. We're headed to the Boca anyway, so this is actually perfect. And we'll definitely get to 4 stars at the very least. So, hand it over. Hand over the quesadillas. Chuck them on the cruiser.
Order accepted.
Food delivery. At least it's not pizza. Alright, just a nice, quick and easy drive. Let's not take any quesadilla cargo damage. think the best way to go is this bridge down here. Oh, I forgot to drive past the generator on my way out. That's a bad mistake on my part. Who have I got to 5 stars? Just the artist, wasn't it? Yeah. Just the artist in this place. Everyone else needs my love and care. We have a PCC to build a generator because it's I forgot to charge up properly on the way out. That's okay, if there's no generator nearby, I'll need to provide it. I think that the Boca has a generator. Can I make it with this much battery? Not if I keep fucking around. Oh, hang on, let me just yep. A little bit of fucking around is necessary. There's a generator right there. There you go. Didn't need to build one. This was all planned. And I'll grab that special beer while I'm at it. Sight for sore eyes, that generator. You gotta be kidding. That took damage. I did not ride over it. Crazy.
Thanks for the help.
All right. This little guy right here. Very nice. Well, hang on.
There he is. Wait for it.
He's going to tell us another story about the man who delivers. When will he figure out that it's me? All right. I'm not sure what will get us over the line to 4 stars, so I'm only going to return a couple of things.
Wow, you're out late. Just couldn't wait until morning, huh? Let's take a look at those orders then.
The man who delivers does 24 hours a day.
myself too. Hard to believe, honestly.
Additional likes, 5. You could do more than that. Come on, hand him over.
You managed to find this cargo for me? I'm speechless. Thanks.
Over the line.
You've been there for me more than a few times now. It's not much, but I want you to have this. I've upped your allocation of materials again. I hope you'll make the most of them.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa, Porter! We've been given the fancy pants accessory. Thank you so much. We have a Porter's Soul and accessory form, allowing porters to make connections with one another. For some mysterious reason, attaching this accessory to your backpack allows you to see other porters' locations when looking at your map. Done.
This here's a porter accessory. All the best porters love to accessorize, as I'm sure you know. When the man who delivers equipped this accessory and looked at his map, he was able to see the location of other porters in the same region. Other accessories confer different benefits, including some pretty strange ones, I hear. Only way to know for sure what one does is to test it out for yourself. Thanks for coming. Keep on keeping on, you hear me?
I love the little chuckle he does to himself after he says it. Alright, buddy, I'm not done with you yet. Take all of this.
Good to see you again. Thanks for coming out. I'll go ahead and process your orders. Oh shit, you found it. This is that cargo that went missing a while back.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Pleasure as always. Hope I can call on you again.
Nice. Now, there's an order from you. What's going on here? Oh, a few. Okay. Meteorite fragments found in eastern Mexico. Old US Army survival kits and beloved worn-out trekking boots. Both of these with a 5% damage or less rate. I can quickly drive this back and I also want to grab this one as well. We'll grab both in the same thing. Let's attach that accessory. It's hanging from there.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, head back to Del Norte because we keep doing a lot of back and forth between here and there. Porter tips 4, taking breaks. All porters need to take breaks. It's easy to get into the zone and run out of stamina when you need it the most. The man who delivers always got plenty of rest. If the time was right and the coast was clear, he'd be napping. Another impressive skill that he's known for. The man who delivers also made good use of timefall shelters and other structures when he needed a rest. The structures he built are still dotted all over the UCA. People are still repairing and using them to this day. Very nice.
wasn't expecting any visitors in this kind of weather. Hope you managed to avoid the worst of it. This cargo is in impossibly good condition. Figured we would never see this cargo. But here it is.
Now displaying your current port.
But don't...
Order completed. Well done.
Got any orders for me? You do not. Alright, done for now. Delivered. On to the C1 Distro Center. Let's go. We've got something fragile. Let's get it there in one piece. Well, I guess it is a delivery of multiple pieces, isn't it? So I've already failed in that mission. Alright, we'll cross over the bridge, head right there, then deliver to the geophysics lab. There'll probably be a couple of jobs between these two, so I cannot plan any further ahead than that. The Boca also has a standard order for the artist, but I have got the artist to 5 stars already, so I reckon I'll probably end up doing standard orders like that in my own time if we're not leveling up specific characters. Alright, let's deliver this tower of cargo. God, speed boost right at the end there. So one of these deliveries will be a Magellan rank. Yes. Almost at 4 stars.
Come to visit us again? Welcome. Ay, Dios mío, how did you carry all of that? Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it.
Now displaying your current porter.
Order completed. Well done.
Bienvenido, Sam. All this stuff. Never thought it would get here. But then you show up with a nice surprise.
just got to 4 stars.
Since you've been so good to us, allow me to entrust you with some valuable data of ours. We're increasing the quantity of materials allocated for your use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You're gonna love this new and improved version of the assault rifle. Its attached grenade launcher makes it a force to be reckoned with. And it's versatile enough to use in pretty much any situation. It's yet another breakthrough that your hard work made possible. Thanks again for doing your part and continuing to back us up.
Order completed.
Nice. All right. An upgrade to the assault rifle. And we have a few things. Just subdue former C1 staffer turned bandit. Hardware and undergarments to the bulker. Backup generators to the artist. Okay. That's heavy cargo too. Alright, we're going to do these two first. We'll subdue the former C1 staffer later. The classic Porter TV series, The Black Rat, is clearly a chiral creature. How they got it to cooperate is anyone's guess. Alright, after some back and forth between regions and not leveling them up to 5 stars yet, we are doing this order to the artist. Because we will get a Legend of Legends tag, and the artist has some orders for us as well, so of course we should be here. Oh, we're getting a little present actually. Hello. Omni Reflector Boots. Rare and precious boots in a gleaming silver color. Despite being in effect a piece of art built around the transporter boots, they are extremely sturdy and durable. They were manufactured using a special production method which cannot be reproduced using a chiral printer. I'll put those on. And then our existing boots that are no longer a thing for us. Our trekking boots. I gift them to you. Thank you. I will gift you those for free to make more artwork boots if you'd like. If you'd like to make more artwork boots, there you go. And don't say I don't do anything for you. Let's have a look. Take on some orders. So, take that to Villa Libre. Illustration book of Hawaii. That one to C1, which is fine because that's where we're going. And recover cactus-themed massage boards. Okay, and that's pretty close. Awesome. Okay, so I've got a plan for this. I'll grab this one, and then I'll come back to the artist and do the other two. Look at all of these beach paintings. A lot of fragile equipment today. Beautiful piece of art on the wall there. Good news is C1 is a pretty easy trek. Just gotta make it down this hill without hitting anything. Without hitting anything, I said. Very nice. Just a few things to deliver to C1. This is the big old delivery grind episode. You gotta have one. You're gonna have it when you have so much more cargo to deliver. Send them all in.
Come to visit us again? Hard to believe one man carried all of this. That's a pick this up while you were out and about, huh?
Just a tiny little bit of progress, that's fine. I'm not looking to try and get 5 stars or anything.
Nos vemos.
Just give me 5 stars, man. Take pity on me.
Well done.
Express quesadillas once again, and there's neutralizing the base and delivering this to the artist. Now, I reckon I could do all 3 of these. So go to the artist, which we're going back anyway, to pick up the job for Villa Libre. So we'll take this as well. Subdue this staffer after delivering this from to the artist. This is an express order. That's okay, because we'll go to the artist first. Some big old generators. You know, it's more generators than I can carry. So maybe what I'll do is I'll say, God damn it, you. I will not take the quesadillas yet. I will not do the quesadillas yet. I'll have to come back and grab them. Because you hate me. Just another drive up the hill. Just to the hill and back.
Thank you.
How's this for an express order? Who built this timefall shelter there? Why are they trolling? It doesn't have a very good range of motion. They should have... What? They specifically built it off the pathway to fuck with us. Clearly. Here you go. Here's your express order.
I thought you might be stopping by. Incredibly good condition. I can...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa. We're just getting stuff. I've been given a floating carrier too. Fine.
Thanks a million, Sam. Stay strong and keep on doing your thing.
Alright, well, now we have the floating carrier, so... Pop this bad boy out.
Let's get a move on.
Okay, so now it's attached to me.
So happy to see you, Sam.
And I don't think we can take it at the same time as a vehicle, can we? It just, it goes back on our vehicle. And then when we get off, it's attached to us. How interesting. Alright, so if I do cargo here, and we were to put stuff like this onto the carrier, and then when we get on the vehicle, I think it just all goes in there. Nice. And then when we get off, it stays on the carrier. That's fun. There you go. So we're able to take that weight off our shoulders, but still ride on a vehicle. Who's that fucking idiot there who put a timefall thing there? Look at that. Look at that username. I think they're genuinely stupid. And they shouldn't be building structures at all in this game. They should have put it right here. Whoever's built it up there has no concept of the pathways we travel, you know, as fellow porters. It's frankly insulting and unbelievable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to neutralize the former C1 staff member, and then after that, we'll get that job, head back to Villa Libre. It's a nice day in Mexico today, so we're staying here and we're getting shit done. All right, let's sit under this. And then hop off here. And then detach the carrier. That'll stay there. And then we're heading into this region. And we're going loud. We will go loud. At some point. At some point. Shooting the helmet off is pretty funny. It's hiding behind a little shield. Oh, this guy's on a... no shit. Alright, you go to sleep. They just keep going to their favorite place. Yeah, that's that job done. Enemy base neutralized. So that ends up decreasing the threat. Alright, it's been a pleasure, team. I'm heading back home. Alright, making our way through with a tower of cargo. Aww. Trying to avoid getting our battery drained. I'm on an express delivery, plus the other delivery from the artist. We've got a minute left. I was able to take the order at C1, ride up the hill to the artist, grab the quesadillas, and drive on through, mow them over. Oh, don't go off the road right here, come on. Let's deliver the cargo. Express delivery. Run, Sam. 10 seconds left. With 10 seconds to spare, I say express.
Bienvenido, Sam. Couldn't stay away, huh? Qué rápido. You must have run like the wind. Thank you. I will never know how you managed to track this down.
5 stars as well with those deliveries. That's good.
Bien hecho. Please, I accept this token of my gratitude.
Chiral rodent.
We have set aside additional materials for your use. Now displaying your current porter grade. Sam, we are so grateful to you for handling all those orders for us. But nothing compares to when you first brought us those remote medical units. Ever since then, the people of Villa Libre have been able to live healthier and more fulfilling lives. I can't thank you enough for that. Please come and visit us anytime. You'll always be welcome here. We've set aside a place where you can rest in between runs. If you ever need a break, just say so. Everyone here is looking forward to the day we see you again, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
Very nice. 5 stars and deliveries done. We could get to the rest. Those fragile bird feathers on the back of that trike, don't even ask me how they're doing. That was breakable cargo that I should have delivered a long time ago, but that's okay because we'll do it now. Alright, we have the lightweight assault rifle upgrade hitting level 4.
We all agree that you could use more materials.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And now we have to find out if I can get him to 5 stars sooner or later.
Keeping it small and portable was a real challenge, but we've made this weapon viable for combat at any range. Try it out and let us know what you think.
I like that man's jacket.
Well done.
Good of you to come visit. We've been... Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks.
A porter at peak popularity.
Now displaying your current porter.
Not 5, but we'll get there. Now, what kind of orders can we pick up from you, good sir? Deliver the mummified mummical features to Del Norte, and big old water to the C1 distro center. These are some heavy orders. Let's do it. I can definitely get this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. Alright, we've had to make a decision. We are leaving behind the tricycle so I can take the cargo that I have to the C1 distro center. It's got to happen. We'll go to the distro center, offload what we have, and then we will create a new bike and ride on to where we need to go.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Exactly. More faith in yourself, like being able to bounce this cargo on a floating carrier down a steep hill all the way to your objective, and it's just going swimmingly. Like, couldn't be going any better than this, you know? Who even needs a vehicle? I am a vehicle. A vehicle of determination, persistence, and willingness to get the job done. And here we are, we're around the corner. Didn't even take a singular iota of physical strain on my body. So we'll deliver this beautiful, beautiful cargo. And then, you know, the point has been proven. So I can build a bike and ride it for fun. I've got stuff for you, Benjamin. This is good. It's improving our endurance. Our endurance is now level 4.
Very impressive work, Sam. Hydration recommended.
Drop it off.
Bienvenido, Sam. Now that's all. Picked this up while you were out and about.
Oh, come on. Terrible. You can't do this to me, mate. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'll get you another day. Alright, there's enough cargo that we've dropped off here that we will now fabricate ourselves a, you know what? Actually, let's just pull one out. Let's just pull one out. I'll take it. Star player A. I'll take this one. How about that? There you go. And off we drive. They're really just going to make me go right back inside. They go, hey, here's some cargo. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Can't load anymore? I find that to be an absolute joke. Of course I can get more. And I'm going to do it right now. I'll pick this up and I'm going to put it on the vehicle. And there we go. Now I can't use the vehicle. Alright, we've leave the floating carrier for a second. Because there were 2 pieces of cargo that just really were begging to be delivered to the facility right here, right next to where it was located. And we'll give it to him in the hopes that it will get us to 5 stars.
Oh, this stuff.
And it will, so I'll be grateful.
Eres la neta, portador. Please accept this with my thanks.
Smile.
We're increasing the quantity. You've helped us develop a wide array of new solutions for combating BTs and other threats in this region. On behalf of all of the staff here, you have our undying gratitude. If there's ever anything we can do to give you a helping hand, let us know. We want to be there for you. Always.
Order completed.
Thank you so much, Chief. Alright, so that's another 5-star down. We'll celebrate that. Let's go pick up our carrier and get on with the rest of the deliveries. Alright, we are getting the Borka to 5 stars today. You know why we're getting the Borka to 5 stars today? We're giving him this many pieces of equipment. You know where his star level is currently at? It's a smidge away from 5, so we're overcompensating for the delivery here. Take it and love it, you bastard.
Hey, Sam. Hope your journey wasn't too hard. I'll take a look at the orders right away.
5 stars, please.
This is that cargo that went missing a while back.
Imagine if that didn't go to completion. I would have to have words.
Sam, there's not a porter alive who's as talented as you. I wish I had a fraction of your skill.
No matter what, no matter where.
I've upped your allocation of materials again.
Now displaying your current porter grid.
It's clear to me you're no longer bound by your past. And I see now that you are truly the man who delivers. Sam.
Yo.
From this point onward, you can write a new legend for yourself.
He knew the whole time?
Truth be told, I've known for some time. You're the man who delivers. Sam Porter Bridges, the legend in the flesh. But it isn't the stories everyone tells that I value. It's the man standing right here in front of me. In this day and age, the fact that you're still doing your damnedest to make the world a better place is what sets you apart. Past accomplishments are fine, but tomorrow is what matters. And I'm gonna keep on following your example, doing everything I can to become a legend in my own right. Sam, you're always such a big help. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Order complete.
He knew.
Well done.
But he had to wait until he maxed out before we could get there. Meteorite fragments to the artist. Well, we don't need to do it, but we will do it because it's there and we are the man who delivers. So we'll chuck that onto the carrier. And we'll give ourselves this new one, proximity scanner. And away we go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
So, if we're now looking at what is left on our to-do list, we have to get Del Norte to level 5, which the cargo we're currently holding should get us there. It is just off of getting there, and then we've got to get our geophysics lab there, and then that's it with Mexico. We'll get everyone to 5 stars. This was the Return to Mexico episode. Getting it all done in the one thing, I think, is the best way to do it, so it doesn't take up too much of our time. Alright, we should have enough cargo to push us over this minuscule line and get us to 5 stars on Del Norte.
I wasn't expecting any visitors in this kind of weather. Hope we wrote this stuff off as lost.
Thank you.
I honestly don't know where we'd be without your help. Take this with my blessings. Pretty sure it'll come in handy.
Spicy cryptobiote from Mexico.
We want to do more to support you, so we'll...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We'll never forget all the support you've given us. Never. Our corpse disposal problem already feels like a distant memory. Everyone is free to live safer, healthier lives. On behalf of our community here, allow me to thank you once more. Please, come and visit us whenever you're passing through, Sam.
Order completed.
Lovely. Now, it is just one location left. And so what better thing to do here than to get in the Magellan and transfer to the facility, go to the laboratory, and then we'll hopefully deliver the last final pieces of cargo and be done in Mexico. Alright, it has been achieved.
I can't think of anyone who's done as much for us as you. I want you to have this as an expression of our gratitude.
Damn, the hologram that we get isn't even our guy here, Alex, but dead man. Oh. Oh, we get both. It's a twofer. That's a very nice gesture. I love that we get a little dead man hologram.
We all agree that you could use more materials, so we've upped your allocation.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We really appreciate the lengths to which you've gone to help support our work here at the lab. Though, I'll never forget how I felt when I saw you take down that giant BT and saved our asses. Haven't seen any indications of a giant BT appearance ever since then, by the way. You brought us that peace and comfort, Sam. There'll always be a warm welcome for you here. That's a promise.
Order completed. Well done.
Nice. That is a victory. So, we take a look at the map, and all of our places are at 5 stars. And I'm going to double check to make sure that I haven't actually messed it up. They're definitely all 5 stars. All right, we're good. We don't have to level up the plate gate. There's no one there, and there's no one at Sam's shelter anymore. Perfect. Mexico has been revisited. So we're going to close out our episode. Not quite yet, but by checking our corpus, as I did say that we were going to see what's been updated and read a couple of noteworthy things here. Mostly looking at characters and locations. So there isn't actually anything in the corpus that's been updated about the characters in Mexico from what I can see here, because you can sort by last updated, and aside from some inventory, we have Higgs, which is Sam's nemesis. Higgs is an extremist separatist implacably opposed to Bridges, who attempted to foil their mission to connect North America to the chiral network and establish the UCA. Higgs was once a porter who cooperated with Fragile in a ruse to harness her powers and manipulate her into planting a bomb as part of his terrorist plot. He tortured her, exposing her to timefall and permanently aging her skin. Not only hell-bent on destruction, Higgs harbored an intense and fanatical devotion to Amelie and her transcendental faculties, using her powers to wield extremely high-level Doom's abilities of his own. His relentless pursuit of Sam may have already been fueled by his jealousy over the attention Amelie showed him. Sam eventually defeated Higgs in battle before Fragile sealed him away on the beach from where he would be unable to ever return. But of course, it seems that he has been able to figure out a way. Olivia Westbury, which, by the way, is the actress from Haunting of Hill House, playing the character of Theo. I did clock it. So there we go. We've got a cameo down. One of many. An APAC staff member involved with engineering at West Fort Knott, Olivia is particularly interested in transportation and movement solutions. The Death Stranding has made it very difficult for people to move around as they once did. Not only has the world's transport infrastructure been largely destroyed, but timefall, BTs, and voidouts have made it dangerous to even step outside. And I've just closed the corpus. While attempts are being made to connect people via the chiral network, some resources have to be transported physically from place to place, and there is a limit to how much porters can carry. We have pushed those limits today across the backpack, the vehicle, and the carrier. Olivia therefore pushed forward a plan to refurbish the monorail that had once connected West Fort Knott with its surrounding facilities and beyond. Chiral crystals were used to lighten the loads carried on the railway, which was reopened as the Westbury monorail. With APAC support, it was soon brought up to operational speed and is now expected to play a major role in the reconstruction of the Australian continent. And that is our next main order. That's what we're going to be pursuing. West Fort Knott, much like UCA's Knott Cities, a residential centre that doubles as chiral network connection points. Life is rather ordinary within their walls. They fulfill many of the roles of traditional cities and offer a haven for people fleeing the ravages of the Death Stranding. Facilities for dealing with the outside world, chiral network terminals, equipment for accepting and dispatching cargo, private rooms are located outside of the city walls, with porters never given a glimpse of what lies within. As its numbering suggests, West Fort Knott F1 is the first Fort Knott in Australia that you will connect to the chiral network. And I want to get a glimpse of what lies within. That's the thing. I wish we could see more of the humanity and society element in the Death Stranding. This is such a rich world with so much potential. And obviously we are experiencing it through the eyes of Sam Porter Bridges. There's so much more that I wish we could see. They are adapting Death Stranding into a movie, and I kind of hope that it doesn't do the plot of the games or utilizes the characters from the games. You know, have some cameos of game characters for sure to fit into the world. Maybe Norman Reedus can show up, but I would love for us to get something different that can make this, give us a look at something more in depth about the world of Death Stranding. Like we could probably see inside these not cities and get some really compelling character writing of people that live in a world like this. We'll see. But we'll see how we go. The mysterious recording is an interesting one. Tarman often hears a mysterious voice when he's out fishing in the tar. Fish and other creatures seem reluctant to approach it, and though he's searched, he's had no luck finding its source. Digital devices seem incapable of recording it, leaving Tarman to resort to using old analog technology. Attempts to analyze the voice using computers have similarly ended in failure. The system always seems to crash when the recording is played, and it appears the voice cannot be digitally reproduced or transmitted over the chiral network. According to the musician, the voice cannot possibly belong to any ordinary creature. It resembles the sounds that certain species make during courtship rituals, though there's a melancholic edge to its tone that suggests a profound loneliness. Perhaps the voice belongs to a creature that is the last of its species, the only one of its kind on the planet. That's fascinating, and I love this angle of not everything can be created or preserved or transferred in a digital manner. There are the old ways that is still useful. So I love that there's this form of analog recording that's necessary for this. Hope we find out more about this too. And of course, our musician, Jen Hoshino, a unrivaled with talent and exceptionally astute hearing reclusive musician. Once lived a nomadic life, traveling around North America and playing music with the friends he made. His songs were inspirational, giving people the courage to go on living after the Death Stranding, and are still listened to all over the continent. Since passing through the Plate Gate to Australia, he has lived alone in his prepper shelter. He itches to create music that celebrates the joys of living. Humans are the only species that make music. It is an essential part of who we are. Even babies in the womb respond to it. Music exists in all human cultures and is needed more than ever in the brutal world that the Death Stranding has left in its wake. It can overcome language barriers and build bridges between people. That is why the musician shelters continues to create and play music, and he has holed himself up in his shelter so that he can devote himself to this precious work. Musician's shelter is filled with music that envelops and enriches the world around it, and after Sam connects the shelter to the chiral network, this music can be shared with the world. A small step on the road to humanity's revival. I love it when I just decide to take words from the same paragraph and put them later. That's fine. Lovely. So that was a couple of corpus things for us to read, and that is how we're going to close out this episode of Death Stranding 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Next time, we will take the Magellan, go back to Australia, and do the main order. I think we'll proceed with the main order, so it's going to be tied to this monorail before we eventually get 5 stars with all of our delivery locations. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will see you next time.